Great having Little Heathen. Jeremy Stevens back here on the program is going to be taking on Mateusz Gamrot coming up here at UFC Fight Night on July 17th. Jeremy, how's it going, man?
Fantastic, my man. Enjoying a good Friday.
Absolutely. What's the day been like? Is this like a rest day, or did you do some training? What's the day been like so far?
It's been today's a good sparring day. A lot of good sparring, then getting into some small gloves, MMA grappling, and just overall just a good push. Good way to finish out a hard week. Come in from the work week nice and grind it out. You really get to kind of see your vulnerabilities and push a pace when you're dog ass tired. So good day today. It was just one of them days, man. More confidence in the bank going into this fight, and I'm excited.
And a new opponent. Of course, you were supposed to fight Drakkar Klose last time. That didn't end up happening. Was this always the plan, or were you trying to get the fight rebooked? Well, how did this fight all come together?
Yeah, going in there, fighting Drakkar Klose, I would have definitely, loved to concuss him and knock him the fuck out and get right back to another opponent. And I like this style of matchup. I feel like this guy's a little bit tougher than Jafar. And, it's going to be a good matchup. I like it. And I like to stay busy. I've been out for over a year. I've been on the losing streak. I'm excited to go in there and get my fucking win. Not getting paid from the push, not doing this, not having this, I really just, the money doesn't really matter to me. I really just want my win, my victory, my name being announced, my dominant performance. And I'm excited. July 17th, patiently waiting.
Have you, just last thing on Drakkar, have you talked to his team, or have they talked to you since that whole thing happened, or have you pretty much moved on from that after the whole incident took place?
Oh, hey, done right there. It's time to move on. That was a great opportunity. It was missed, and move on to the next. And that's where we're at. July 17th, that's the new date. And people are going to be tuning in for that one. They're excited. Now they're really wanting to see me fight more and more now. And I'm ready to bring them a show and bring them what I bring to the table. And that's knockout victories and hell heathen type style.
Did they ever try and get you a replacement, or I guess because you had already weighed in, it was too late?
No, I was I was literally about 1 hour going from the to the arena. They didn't say anything. It was just kind of fuck, I didn't really hear anything. And, honestly, after hearing that news, dude, I just took out. I went and checked out, went to my boy's hotel at the the Cosmo. He had a beautiful view. I just kicked back, relaxed, and went out and had a good dinner and enjoyed it like a victory with my good friends and watched the Jake Paul fight. So that was pretty cool. That was the highlight of my day.
What did you think of the Jake Paul fight? I mean, there's a lot of people who have their own opinions on it. Just as an outsider watching, what did you think of the fight?
I think Jake Paul's got some skills, man. I think a lot of people kind of underestimate this guy. I think he actually is going to do really well against Tyron Woodley, and he might knock him out. And he's got the money and the training, and he's surrounded himself with really good people, and he's an athletic freak, and he's not afraid to put himself out there. I'm kind of digging this guy. I knew that Ben Askren, bro, he ain't got no hands. You put him in an MMA fight, these guys don't want to come over to MMA. But you do stand up like that with one of the worst strikers in the business. You'd expect something like that. It's kind of funny. I used to do this shit in high school. I used to set up fights like that in high school to see him kicking with Snoop Dogg. I'm like, man, this is just the old school days. And now it's just even better. They got celeb power. It's a big hype show. I kind of dig it. It's a circus.
Yeah, and we got Lamar Odom boxing Aaron Carter tomorrow night. It seems like this is happening more often than we'd like to admit. We have seen one boxer make the transition over to MMA, Clarissa Shields. I don't know if you caught her fight last night. What did you think, if you did see it?
No, I didn't, man. I was just putting in my work and my grind. I had a teammate fight, Brendan. They had it on at the boxing place I was at, and the cable was bad. It was in the hood, so I didn't see it. I caught the highlight of Brendan. I didn't see Clarissa, but how'd she do?
She won, but definitely was down on the scorecards. Her power is what ended up winning her the fight. She just teed off on the girl in the third round, Brittany Elkin, and ended up coming back. So she did get the win, but a lot of holes. But again, first fight in MMA, right? And she's only been training, I think, 6 months. So we'll see what happens next time, right? But
props, man. I think it's power of people just getting in there, putting their ass on the line. You could get knocked out, you could break your ankle. It's cool to see that transition and a boxer kind of coming over. She's putting her ass on the line. I dig it. Sounds like she kind of had a little Robbie Lawler in there. A little Johnny Hendricks has come out in the third round, is banging the last couple seconds. That's good shit.
Let's talk about your opponent here. 18-1 record. I know you're excited for this one. We talked about it off the top. What do you know about him now that you've had a chance to look at him? How do you feel like you match up against him?
Good, man. I think he's just he's good. He's a tough matchup. Great cardio, pushes a pace, got MMA striking, and wrestling. Likes to wrestle, likes to grappler. He's a grappler at heart, and that's what we're training for. Is this guy's going to come try to bite my ankles, and I got some remedies for him.
We haven't spoken since you actually made the move to lightweight, move back, I should say. Is this a permanent move, or do you see yourself going down to featherweight in the future?
Just day by day,
okay,
step by step, one at a time. I'm the only thing I'm focusing on is July 17th. That's a big goal that I have in mind. And like I said, I'm all here for the fucking win. There's nothing more than the win, the win, the win. No matter what, you're gonna see me win at all cost. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck it takes to win. And then as we go forward, let's see. I'm looking for some great matchups, some great wins in the future, and some exciting fights. And I'm looking to up my pay. And I got the skills to pay the bills, and I feel like people really tune into my fight. This is a great MMA fighter, kind of worthy opponent, and I'm going to go in there and have a dominant performance, and I can't wait to go out there and show the world why I'm one of the baddest men on the planet.
You come from a great camp, obviously, at Alliance. You mentioned Brendan Loughnane, who fought last night. I know Dwight Grant's been training with you guys as well. Who have you mainly got to work with for this camp leading into the fight? We still got a lot of time, but still, I know it's a usual cast of characters, I imagine.
Ton of guys, man. I've been working with Herman Tirado, James Lynch, Miles Jury, Mike Perez, Alex, tons of guys, Eric Ursek, tons of guys on me right now, man. The gym's really popping. We've been moving around in Alliance, but nothing's ever changed. The coaches always showed up, showed their loyalty to us. Man, you put us in a front yard, bro, and some mats. I guarantee the coaches show up, and we have skill, and when we train, we train hard. Got a lot of great guys, and we're still building a team. And we moved over to Point Loma at Victory MMA, and I think that's a great facility. I think it's going to bring a lot of younger vibes and people wanting to come train with the Alliance team.
I could have sworn you just said there you train with James Lynch. Was that a slip up, or do you actually train with someone? Because that's obviously my name.
Jamie Lynch is his name.
Is he really?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
good name.
He's
good
like
name.
a 170-pounder guy. He trains with like Herman Tirado and them dudes.
I didn't know that.
Really good wrestler. Judo. You guys got some judo throws in there. He's a big guy, strong guy.
There you go. I'm about 200 pounds. You could tell the difference a little bit there, I'm sure. But
yeah, I was throwing you out there like you trained with me, bro.
I was gonna say, I was like, maybe I look like him. I don't know. People say I look like Ryan Bader, so I don't know. I get that every now and then.
A little bit.
Yeah. How's the cut going to 55? Probably a lot better than cutting those extra 10 pounds.
It's great, man. I feel very good. I've always been a very strong person. You can ask anybody I've ever fought. Probably one of the stronger guys in both divisions. I've never been thrown around at 55. Then also I feel like I have good speed, good footwork, a lot of good instincts at 145 pounds that I can bring up to 155. I match up well with any of these guys. I'm still one of the baddest knockout artists in the game. And I've developed a lot of skills over the years, a lot of experience, and I match up really good here. I'm happy at fighting this weight. I'm not overtraining. I'm not really overworking myself and going above and beyond. It took everything out of me at 145 pounds. I think there towards the end, it was kind of doing me a disfavor instead of a favor. And I feel at 55, I got a lot of great matchups, a lot more opponents here, and it's exciting. It rejuvenates my motivation getting back in there.
You said you're going to get the win on July 17th. How do you see it? How do you see yourself getting it done?
Whatever it takes. Win at all costs, baby. Just come, show up, do what I fucking do, positive attitude, and fucking kill, baby. Kill, or be killed. And that's what I'm bringing, bro. I bring a lot of intensity, a lot of skill, a lot of knockout power. And believe me, man, I got the skills to pay the bills on this one, and I'm excited for this matchup.
New division for you, not new in the sense of your career. You fought at lightweight before, but coming into a new class here, a lot of new matchups. Normally this is where I ask the fighter where you think a win puts you, but I know you'll fight anyone. Is there any matchups, not looking past July 17th, that kind of intrigue you at 155?
Yeah. Two guys are fighting a week before me. I like the Diaz fight. I think a Diaz with me, Nick or Nate. I love them. I love them both, man. I've been a fan of them guys my whole life. I think, man, if I can get that fight a great fight, I put on a great performance against them too. Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier would be some matchups that I like very much.
Did you watch the Mayweather and Logan Paul fight last weekend?
Yep.
What'd you think?
Yep. Man, you know what? I think a lot of people don't give credit to the size, of Logan Paul and the size that it really does play in there. But, Mayweather, bro, just kept it clean, looked sharp. He fought against a younger dude, and a bigger guy, but he's the best in the world, bro, for a reason. And it was cool that, Logan Paul took an attempt. It's a big circus out there, but Mayweather's just sweet to watch. Even at 44 years of age, the man just has a mindset, the work ethic. I really don't feel like Mayweather ever really going to fully get the respect he deserves until he's long gone. And it's just amazing to watch him and to see him make that easy money, bro. Just how easy that is at 44 years of old. It gives me something to look up to and look forward to, man. So I love it.
Very interesting as well. A guy that we're hearing that's going to come back. I actually haven't talked to you about him before, but Khamzat Chimaev, what do you think of all this hype he's been getting the last year? He looks like, this Khabib 2.0 or whatever. He's going out to win fights. Do you like watching a guy like that just will fight any time and smash his opponents the way he's been doing it?
Yeah, he's building himself up. He's kind of younger in the game, as we know. We haven't really seen him fight anybody or seen him kind of give him like that adversity or like kind of like a Conor Diaz type fight. You get the respect out of the fans when you've been into those wars and respected opponents, and you kind of match that magnitude. He's getting some hype, but he's fighting these fucking just regular guys. He ain't fought nobody great. And I think he's good. I think he's got all the potential to be where he's at. He's already got the hype behind him, the followers, the fans. That's what he needs. I think that now he just needs to fight some worthy opponents to really kind of gain that admiration. Like, okay, this guy's fucking for real. We've seen him in deep waters, like he can handle himself. Like, okay, now we got his back.
At the top of your division right now is a guy that you fought and has also moved up to 155, Charles Oliveira. What did you think of that title when he had over Michael Chandler? That was an epic fight.
Beautiful performance by Charles, man. He's one of the strongest guys that I've actually fought, and he couldn't submit me, though. Couldn't submit me, baby. Yeah. And, I've gained a lot from that fight, and that's great to see Charles go and do his thing, man. I think he's such a humble guy, a man of God, a family, and see how badass when he was riding the fucking horses. The dude's strong probably because of that, and where he's from. It's poor, it's poverty down there, bro. He's fighting for different reasons. I've trained with Mike Chandler. The guy brings tenacity, but he just looked like a bulldozer in there, and Oliveira just did something really special, dude, and it was incredible to see. Awesome job by him.
Are you watching The Ultimate Fighter this season?
No, I don't get into that, my man. I'm so hard at work, and I got my girls' softball. I got a game to go today. I pick and choose what I really put and manage my time and what I put into, but I always look forward to hearing some good stories and some young hungry fighters coming in.
Is that something you'd ever want to do? Is coach that show at all?
Oh yeah. I would love to do that, man. I feel like people don't really see that side of me, a part of me that really loves to give back, a passionate part of me that really cares about the sport. I've dedicated my life to the sport. This is my fucking meal ticket, bro. This is all I got, and I'm making the most of it. And I know my time's coming. I got like 4 more years probably here in the game to make my top money, to make the top fights, to make the best of it, to make more and more fans get that experience and go into that transition where eventually I'll be out of the game, bro, and it'll be time for the young bucks to come up.
On that same note, you're watching the Padres this season. I know last time we spoke, you said you were kind of not into baseball as much as you used to be, but are you getting back into it? Because they're actually doing well this season. I was looking at the record.
Yeah, they are, man. Check this out, man. I fucking put in a hard-ass day Tuesday. I was with Dominic Cruz, and right after, he's like, man, let's go do this hard strength conditioning. And I've been putting it in, and he's like, hey, I got tickets to the Padres Cubs. I was like, no way. He's like, we got to go right now. And I was just like, you know what, bro? I'm going to have to relax, man. As much as I love the Cubs growing up, and now I'm here in the Padres, beautiful San Diego. That was the game to go to, bro. But again, what did I say? It's all about the fucking win right now, man. And I'll have my time, bro. My time's coming to where I'll be able to get out there and enjoy it. But I did go to a Ziggy Marley concert. I got to chill out in the VIP booth, and it was at the Padres Stadium, and it was beautiful, bro. He did a tribute to his dad on all his songs, and it was just good getting back into the Petco Park and seeing everybody. It was that, I don't know, man, something shifted in me that night. It was beautiful. It was great to see.
Now, I know you are making some time for golf. This is something we talked about off air. I saw on your Instagram you're going out there. How often do you golf, or do you not golfing during camp right now? What's the latest?
Yeah, I slowing it down, bro. It's slowing it down now. But I was golfing, man. I was going like almost like once a week, there for a little bit. A couple times I've gotten my own clubs now. I have a really great set of friends out there really helping me out, dude, buying me some shoes, getting me onto the game. But I love it, man. It really teaches me to kind of be out there, be patient, rely on technique, because you can't cheat the swing. I come from baseball, which is probably why you see me throw my uppercuts all crazy baseball-like. And I always try to muscle it there at the end, but trusting the process, getting out there and just relying solely on technique. It's beautiful, bro. And it helps me out in kind of my sport in a sense, and helps me get away when I'm out there. I love just being out there in the grass, the ponds, the hard play. But out here in San Diego, you see mountains, you see palm trees. It's just beautiful, man. I love it. And I'm really starting to kind of grow into the golf era.
Any of your teammates golf at all, or any other fighters?
No, not so much.
So it's your own thing. It kind of separates it, probably.
One of my buddies, he said he's golf, so I was like, hey, I'll hit you up on it. His name's Damon Wilson. He's a 145er. He comes in here from Michigan and wrestling and stuff. He says he golfs, so I'm gonna bring him out.
I would think Cruz would be good at golf because he's very cerebral. I could see him getting the technique down. Does that interest him at all? It seems like he'd be into that. No?
He wants to go. I've been talking to him all, bro. I'm trying to get him out there and get their money, bro. I'm trying to hustle them up like Michael Jordan out there. So I'm trying to get the guys more into golfing and going out that way. I love it, bro. Like I said, I stopped drinking 7 months ago. I'm finding putting my time into more things like that, and it's fun, dude. I have a good time golfing. I ain't good at it, but I'm on my way to be pretty good. I'd like to get a little bit older and honestly go play, get on a tour one time.
There you go. So that's a career goal after. Maybe get on the seniors tour or something after you're done, right?
Yeah, for sure. I got to get this money first, bro. Them golf courses ain't cheap, boy.
No, I know. I can attest to that here out in Vancouver. Yeah, it's pretty pricey as well. I was out the other day. Actually, it's interesting you mentioned this because one of your past opponents, Calvin Cater, he's a really good golfer apparently. Like that's his sort of escape outside of training as he goes golfing. A lot of fighters are into it. Dustin Jacoby. It seems like it's becoming more of a common thing in MMA right now. Rob Font as well.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. A lot of people out there, dude. It's fun, dude. It's completely opposite of our sport. I think that's probably why we get into it more. It's pure technique. It's chill vibes out there, and it's just getting some friends out there. I have a buddy who plays with like DC too. I heard he plays, and they get after it, get pretty competitive. I seen the highlight reel Gaethje. I seen him out there golfing and shit. So it's cool, man. I think everybody's getting into it. As we get older, we get wiser, huh?
For sure. I think they got to organize an MMA golf tournament. We got to see who the best is. I think,
hey, that's why I fuck with you, Lynch, right there, bro. We should get that going, dude. Let's go.
And we got to get a game of Punch Out too as well. I know that's your favorite video game growing up. We got to get that in as well one of these days.
Yes,
Jeremy,
sir.
Thanks so much for doing this, man. I know you got to go. Practice after this for your daughter. Really appreciate the time. Anyone you want to thank? Any sponsors? Any social media? I'll give you the last word.
I just want to thank my beautiful wife for back-to-back camps, putting up with my shit, and grinding it out with me. Good things are coming soon. I love you. I love my family. Thanks to all my fans, my supporters. I owe you guys one. I got a contribution for you guys coming very soon. It's going to be great. Thanks for all the blessings, all the love. Appreciate you, James.